we went to court this morning because we were there to hear arguments as to whether or not the court will allow COLA and the coalition to join as claimants in the case with Oceana, and that's the case that we are questioning the validity and the legality of the offshore oil contracts. When we went in this morning, before we could start those arguments, we were served with a new application by the government in which they are asking that the whole case be struck out. And so the court was faced with a decision on what to do, how to proceed, which arguments to hear. However, because the matter was just served on us, and of course the protocol is that the court and the other party needs to be given time to review and then make objections, if any, that was not dealt with immediately, although there was a pressing from the side of the government that it should be dealt with immediately. So the court reverted to dealing with what we were to deal with this morning, which was to hear arguments on whether or not these two entities should join and become claimants. And after reviewing the evidence, the court held that, well, there wasn't really any substantial opposition, any legal or substantial arguments why COLA and coalition should not be joined in this matter, and ruled that they can be joined in the matter. And so now, according to the order of the court officially, the case is being brought against the Ministry of Natural Resources by Oceana, COLA, and the coalition.
But you all still have hanging over the whole proceeding the prospect that the government is now applying to have it struck out.
Yes, and so that will be dealt with. So the court issued directives as to when we are to deal with those. So the affidavits will be served within the next couple week and two. And as a result of that, we go back to court on July 5th when there will be arguments, and the court will review whether there are substantial and good enough grounds to just throw the matter out of court or for us to proceed into a substantial hearing. So at this point, what we are having is different technical issues being dealt with, but we will continue going to court, and then the court will resolve it, because in a democracy where the rule of law prevails, you go to the court to have these matters adjudicated upon. So the 5th of July, we go back to court.